In today's video, we're gonna take a look at how you guys can cut the cord with Roku absolutely free. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's Quizzy Dog here, and like I said before, today we're gonna take a look at how you guys can cut the cord and start saving money without sacrificing any of your shows or your media that you love to watch. The best part of all this is it's absolutely free, and it's a good legal alternative to some of the more gray market solutions out there. So we're gonna take a look at that and a lot more in today's video. Now, the very first thing we're gonna take a look at is actually what you guys are seeing on the TV right now. This is what's called the Roku Channel. Now, this is relatively new. It hasn't been out for very long. I think September 6th, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere around there was when it debuted. And I let it mature for a little bit before I made some content around it, and today is the day that we're gonna talk about it. Now, the Roku Channel is actually doing something that a lot of other streaming services either haven't done or at least haven't done well, and that's providing you absolutely free content to watch. And there's a couple ways that they've done that. Now, the first way that Roku is actually able to give you guys content like this is through a lot of exclusive partnerships they have. They've currently partnered with production companies like Lionsgate, MGM, Warner Brothers, let me think. There's a couple more. A lot of the really big names, they've gone ahead, they've partnered with them to give the ability for some not only exclusive content, but some content that you guys can watch for free. Now, the second way they've done this is actually pretty creative, and it's actually all based on ad-supported content.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape.
Now, similar to actual live TV, what you would do in exchange for no payment upfront and no subscription service is you are subject to a couple of ads throughout whatever it is you're watching. Now, what's nice is most mainstream productions, as far as what cable is allowing you to have, they give you roughly about 16 minutes of ad space per 1 hour of content. With Roku, they really didn't want to do that, and they actually cut that down by over half. So you're gonna be subject to only about 6 to 8 minutes worth of advertisements per 1 hour segment. So if you're watching, let's say, a movie that's 2 hours long, that's really only a couple minutes of ads, which is great. The other thing that they've done that I really appreciate is they've promised that they're not going to do any pre-roll ads. So the nice thing there is when you click on something, let's say we click on Doggone, it was just there. The nice thing is this will start playing right away without subjecting you to an ad right off the hop, which is something I really like. The last thing about ads as well is they have promised that the ads will not continuously roll the same thing over and over again like you get with national-based television. They are going to be ads that will alternate and will differ from one another every single segment, which is really cool. Now, since we're on the topic of watching content, there's something else that I want to show you guys as well. So if we go right back to the home screen here, for all of you Canadian viewers like myself, you will actually notice that we finally have Prime Video in Canada. I would say we probably have a good 80 to 90% of the content. I've recently watched Jack Ryan, which is a phenomenal series for those of you who have never watched it. But the nice thing is everything that I've wanted to watch, with the exception of one show, is actually able to be viewed in Canada. There are a couple things on there, I'm sure there's more than what I've experienced, that are currently blocked out in Canada and you have to have a US IP to watch it. But I mean, this is something that I've wanted for a while to supplement some of the content that I get on Netflix and other streaming services. I actually don't have cable at all. So the inclusion of Amazon Prime Video finally in Canada is well welcomed. And most of us have Prime anyway, so why not watch some amazing content included in that for no extra expense? Now, there is one more thing that I want to touch base on, and it's something new again to the Roku devices, at least the modern devices, and it's now the new integration with Google Home. So now you can actually use your Google Assistant to cast and find content directly from any supported device, and all of the devices as well will be linked in the description below to make sure that you guys at home have a compatible device. Now, a couple of examples of supported devices would be something like the Roku Streaming Stick Plus. This is the modern one that just came out within the last couple of months. We also have this guy here, the Roku Ultra. I didn't want to disconnect it, but I do have a Roku Premier Plus, I think it's called, or Premium Plus. That's in my bedroom right now, and that's working fine for the Google Home. That's actually where I have it set up. And lastly, unsupported smart TVs like this TV from Hisense, link will be in the card above if you guys want to watch a review on that. But all of these devices can now use all three of these things, whether it be the Roku Channel, whether it be the Amazon Prime Canada, or the Google Home integration. The only downfall that I've seen with the Google Home integration is right now anyway, I can only get the Google Home app to work for one TV. So right now I have 4 Roku devices within my home, including this television here. I'm possibly looking at a TCL supported TV. They just came to Canada as well, and they have the Roku TV built in. Hopefully we'll be able to actually set up different TVs in different room profiles for the Google Home and still allow casting capabilities. But for now, I'm not gonna demo it on this TV because I have it set up in my bedroom just for the convenience of me always losing my remote. So that's pretty much it for today's video. It was just a sort of very quick news segment, sort of what's new with the Roku devices. If you guys want to see a full review of either the Roku Ultra, which I have right here, or the Roku Stream Stick Plus, let me know in the comments down below and I can start working on that. I really do actually want to get my hands on these guys. I just haven't had a room to put them in yet. Again, you will be able to see a review on this channel. Maybe I'll put it in the end cards as well for this Hisense 65. I think it's the, I'm gonna butcher the name, so it's gonna be in the description below as well. And if you guys think that either, you know, any of these 1, 2, 3, or all of these features that are being brought to you guys at the tail end of 2018 by Roku are exciting or worthwhile for you guys to get started using, let me know again in the comments below. But until next time, guys, my name is Quasi Dog. You guys have been awesome. If you don't mind, I'm actually gonna watch some TV. Take care. Despicable Me. Yes, please.